Steve.
Yeah.
It's the Crumpet Chronicle.
Yeah.
Oh, I do like a crumpet, oh, I do like a crumpet, oh, I do like a Crumpet Chronicle.
Hello everyone, welcome to the Crumpet Chronicle. I'm Steve Furman, with me as always.
Jack.
So as always, for the third time.
Yeah, third time. Fourth time. Third time.
Yeah, this is the third time's the charm.
Yeah, third time, Steve.
We're going to crack the formula on this one.
Well, I think we finally. Sorry, I'm vaping.
You're no vaping.
Yeah, I have to. I can't go out for a fag because we're recording for about an hour. Steve, lots to talk about.
All things.
I've got a list.
Oh, I'm looking forward to this. There's lots of prep done.
I've just took my glasses off, but now I'm going to have to put them back on again to read the list. Steve, we have got a hell of a lot of things to get through, starting with Game of Thrones.
Well, yeah, that's big.
It
came back.
Yeah.
Red Woman, I believe.
Yeah.
First episode.
Mm-hmm.
So I did my research as well.
Yeah, you did.
I didn't completely just spunk off the week. It's fine.
Spunk. Ooh. Well, you can say spunk. I can't.
So you can say spunk. David Brent.
Brent can say spunk. We're going to be talking about his trailer as well.
Loving that trailer.
Great
How good was the link
right,
in
the
there?
segue there was just
unbelievable.
We are so talented.
Well, yeah, then with all the trailers.
Yeah, we're gonna first. I think we'll discuss trailers, Steve, because not only, as we mentioned, is the David Brent trailer coming out.
The Brent is on.
We're gonna talk about is it Fantastic Beasts and where to find them?
Yeah.
Or where to track them?
Fantastical things and where to Eddie Redmayne them.
Yeah.
I think that's pretty much the whole gist of that.
Yeah, it's gonna be New York, isn't it?
Yeah.
We saw it. It's New York in the 20s.
It's not quite London in the 90s, is it? I mean, they're taking a bit of a departure there.
Or Scotland in the 90s. Wherever they studied wizardry.
And Bourne as well. Got some Jason Bourne.
We're going to discuss.
But you literally just watched the trailer and you were blown away.
Oh well, I love Jason Bourne. I love the originals. And if people, I know there's a lot of people that say, ugh, they're just there, but
yeah, I know. Like people who also say they're overrated as well.
Yeah.
They're not that great.
And those people can fuck off, mate. Because
you want to do it by yourself. So I just
yeah, you can fuck off. Yeah, people get bored listening to my training. Bloodfather. We literally just watched the trailer for this. Will you tell them about Bloodfather?
Well, Bloodfather basically has crazy Mel Gibson being crazy, and he just acts like a mentalist. He's got an old man beard now, and much like Lethal Weapon 2, the trailer showed him being shot at in a trailer, which he loves. He can't get enough of that.
Is this in any way related to Lethal Weapon?
No, it should be though. They should just have an 8-year-old Danny Glover going, "Oh, I'm too old for this shit. Oh, look, I have shit myself. Oh, I'm just old and Danny Glover."
And then shouting, Riggs! Riggs! Yeah.
It's not as bad as the fourth one when he feels them out psychically or mentally.
Oh yeah.
Psychically, is that thing?
Yeah, it could
be.
Can be, mate.
Yeah,
can be.
There's a bit where in the fourth one, Riggs and Murtaugh.
Riggs and Danny Glover.
Riggs and Danny Glover.
Yeah.
They're fighting Jet Li, and Jet Li just. Well, it's Jet Li.
What, he says, in Hong Kong, you would be dead by now.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. And Riggs, Mel Gibson, pre-crazy Mel Gibson, falls underwater, and Murtaugh is searching around going, "Where are you, Riggs? Tell me where you are." And he mentally, like, kind of psychically feels the water and feels him out and manages to find him through willpower and power of owners. Really
is it actually psychic though? Or
I'm telling you, if you watch the clip back, he just kind of goes, I'm feeling it, okay. And then
I'm feeling it.
Literally, he lifts him out in the water and goes, I can feel you, and it's
it's
embarrassing.
Oh no, I remember he says, I could feel where you were. Yeah, I guess, but at the end of the day, mate, I'm not going to mock Danny Glover. I'm not here to criticise Danny Glover, mate. I mean,
that's the whole reason I've set up this podcast.
Well, you know that you got a pass to be able to do this podcast, mate. It's just been revoked.
Yeah.
So,
nice.
Yeah, that was
You actually won that.
I actually won that.
You won the quote off.
Yep, pants down.
The great quote off of 16. It was all you.
Exactly. Hardcore Henry, mate.
Oh yeah, I like that as well.
You literally showed me this trailer like 2 seconds ago.
Well, I showed you 2 trailers and they both blew your mind.
Yeah, they both blew my mind.
Have we got out on the trailers or are they our main 4 to get started?
We're going to start with, and mate, I want to start with the Brent trailer. Ricky Gervais, we're big fans of him. Steve Merchant as well, who's not part of this.
No, that's the thing. When you say Ricky Gervais, it's just Gervais.
It's just Gervais.
There's no other familiar faces popping up with Ricky Shaw.
No.
And, I mean, the trailer, it looked very British. But I don't know if it was a bit too much.
For me, I just think, like, they've got rid of all the characters from the series. So, Martin Freeman's obviously not there.
And he's like the perfect, but all the offers, first off, we're big fans, goes without saying.
Yeah.
It's spot on.
Yeah.
But, like I said, there's no Steve Merchant writing it,
Well,
and none of the other cast for Gervais to bounce on.
no.
So it's going to be him meeting new people. The whole reason that people put up with Brent's bullshit was because he was the boss.
Yeah, exactly.
And so, and the people knew him, and they'd kind of almost learned to like him, or at least put up with him.
Yeah.
That's the whole point of the Office, because then in the Christmas special, he's not the boss, and people start to not put up with him.
Yeah.
But then they're putting him into this new scenario, and it's literally, he walks into an office, and the first thing he talks about is Spafford. Just smuggling everywhere.
Yeah. That's true to the character in a sort of way, getting himself in the awkward sort of scenarios. But for me, the Office was so perfect, and then to take away your Tims, your Dawns and everything, I'm not saying that everyone's going to be still working at the same place.
Yeah, over 10 years later as well.
Over 10 years later, yeah. Well, 15 years later, mate, really. Almost.
That hurts.
Yeah. That does hurt, doesn't it? What were we doing 15 years ago?
Oh, what? Would have been 10, mate.
I've just discovered masturbation.
I just discovered Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Gold and Silver, so...
Yeah.
You discovered masturbation. I discovered,
Pokemon.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I often would combine Pokemon and masturbation.
Actually, that's when we first met, when we were 10 years old.
What? During masturbation?
No, I think you were just post-masturbation. You were very red and puffy when I met you.
Post-coitus with myself.
Mrs. Palmer and her 5 lovely daughters.
Yeah.
No, so there you go. That's 10 years ago. There you go. We know each other 15 years then.
Wow. That's pretty amazing, mate.
Cheers
for the history lesson.
Yeah, I know. That means nothing to anyone other than me and you.
No, but still, I'm sure everyone listening, your mum and Sam,
hi mum,
are going,
they love that.
Yeah.
But yeah, Brent, I don't know. I don't even know where it's set. I'm now having a little bit. I'm now trying to find if it's at Wernham Hog, but it's set 15 years after the events of The Office. David Brent, a sales rep, after leaving Wernham Hog, is on tour. He believes he will be filmed like Martin Scorsese did with the Rolling Stones, though it's actually a Where Are They Now type documentary. He takes a holiday to tour with his band Foregone Conclusion, but that was Foregone Conclusion they mentioned on their XFM show, I think, as one of the joke bands. Oh, really?
That they called up.
I remember Pocket Fluff.
Pocket Fluff, yeah. Loose change. Change. That was the one that Merchant said, yeah. Yeah, I want it to be good because I love The Office, I love Gervais.
Yeah.
And Brent as a character, I think is really important, certainly in like British comedy.
Yeah, he's an icon.
He's an icon of British comedy. I don't know about around the world, but
yeah, well, Brent,
other people do like him, I think, in maybe.
Well, The Office is the genesis towards the American Office, and Brent showed up a couple of times in that as well. So people know who David Brent is, but I don't think it's ever been done before. Where you take, I'm happy to be proven wrong, but you take a main character out of a sitcom, and then let him go by himself, and let him. It's not even a spin-off; it's just a movie.
Exactly. Well,
the only one I can think of, one of the most successful sitcom spin-offs is Frasier, for example.
Yes.
But Brent's the main character of The Office, and he's got none of his supporting players around him, and it's 15 years later. It just seems a bit of a push. I want it to be good.
Yeah.
I love it, but...
Well, the only thing I can think of... Well, not the only thing, but one...
The only thing in my brain.
The only thing I can think of that was really 100% well received was, do you remember The Thick of It, that BBC?
Yeah, that was good.
Right, that was hilarious, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
If you haven't seen it, just watch it. Don't be a twat. Just watch The Thick of It.
Peter Capaldi, before he was all Doctor Who'd up.
Yeah, it's Peter Capaldi in probably the greatest character ever made, Malcolm Tucker. It's amazing. It's basically a satirical comedy, basically based on British political system.
Which sounds terrible. But
boring.
As good as, for example, House of Cards is on the American political system.
Yes.
The Thick of It is that good, based on a comedy based on British
it's
politics.
basically House of Cards, but a comedy. But not the American House of Cards, the British House of Cards.
Yeah, and they're all rubbish.
Yeah, they're all really inept and stupid.
Like British politicians now.
Oh, Steve.
Cutting edge satire.
That's a shot in the arm for David Cameron.
He'll be feeling that one. Old cheating Dave or whatever nowadays. Yeah. So but Brent, I feel like a lot could go wrong.
A lot can go wrong. It's going to be him on his own. Gervais, when he's on his own, like Derek, for example. I liked Derek. I thought it was good.
Yeah. But then you've got like the what's it called? The one where he could lie a lot.
Yeah, the invention of
The
line.
invention of line, which was okay.
It was alright.
It was
Ghost
okay.
Town as well.
Okay, but
Okay, yeah.
And then Derek, like you say, that's a completely different animal. It's more drama than comedy.
Yeah.
And when Gervais puts more into comedy, he comes up with the crudeness and some of the better jokes. And that's always said that he's the heart of the thing. Look at Derek, it's just a totally sentimental thing.
Yeah, it is.
But then Merchant is the one who comes up with the awkward situations and the actual funny, like the gags, if you will.
Yeah. He does all that sort of shite. I mean, I love it, really. I say shite with aggression there.
No, but that's the thing, they balance themselves out.
Yeah, they do, yeah. And it makes for a... This is the thing, like, Merch hasn't done great either since he left that partnership.
Did you watch Hello Ladies?
Yeah, and I liked it, but it wasn't amazing. And his stand-up was... I enjoyed his stand-up.
The stand-up strategy.
Yeah, really good. But, like, it's not been... He did, what, movie 43? He's done
that?
Yeah, I think... In the movie 43, where he's trying to shag Halle Berry.
I imagine Steve Merchant is always trying to shag Halle Berry.
Yeah, I mean, who isn't?
Speaking of Smirch, again, just a retangent, he's now been cast in the Wolverine 3.
Really?
He's going to be in the third Wolverine. Wolverine is going to cut off the Smirch's head. No, I don't know what the role is, but yeah.
I was excited.
Genuinely, he's...
I was going to get his head cut off.
Well, no,
I know generally he's in it.
He's definitely in it. I love Smirch, but I would like to see him be beheaded by Wolverine, though.
Yeah, I don't know if I would, because he's just a...
You can just see him being a lovable, goofy Brit, and then just...
Yeah.
What ho, and then that happens. Not what ho, that's not his thing at all.
No, that's Bristol.
Yeah.
Okay,
so Brent, mediocre.
Back to it. It'll probably be mediocre, but I'm not going to run it down. I was going to say, by the way, when we were talking about the thick of it, the spin-off film for that was called In the Loop, and that actually got really good reviews.
And
I've seen it, and it is great.
Isn't he playing a different character? Or is it still
no, it's the same guy, and it's got James Gandolfini in it. It's basically about a relationship between the UK and American governments, both trying to get into a war in the Middle East. And it sounds shit, but it's satirical, it's cool, a lot.
I've not actually seen that. I saw it advertised, and I like to think of it, but I never got around to seeing the movie.
It's really fun.
Watch
so just watch it. And if you haven't seen the thick of it, just watch it and don't be a swat. I know it's been out ages, but just watch it.
Just don't be a twat in general.
Yeah.
That's the main thing. If you can take one thing away from this, this audio diarrhea, just take away. Just don't be a twat.
Don't be a twat.
Yeah. Anyway, next week. What about Bourne?
Bourne.
Yeah. Now, first off, I should say that I'm not all that invested in the Bourne trilogy.
No.
They tend to just run. Again, it's just like Mr. Sunday movies. Giving them another shout out, so I just listen to them every week. They're the best.
That's a proper
that's podcast. One. That's what we'd aspire to be half as good as.
Yeah.
But yeah, they do. The movies all blend as one for me.
Yeah.
And there's no the second and the first one I remember, and I remember really liking it. And then the other two, I just can't. I know one bit is attacking Clive Owen, the next bit is attacking Carl
the first
Urban.
one. Carl Urban's the second one.
And then Brian Cox is in the third one. Is that it? And he's the one. I remember him having some very confusing scene at the end.
Brian Cox is in the first one, and if I remember rightly, he's in the second one as well. But he dies at the end of the second one. Ooh, spoiler. And in the third one, it's just he might be in the third one as well, but I don't think he is.
You like the Bournes?
Yeah, I do. All right, they do. Right, I will admit there is a slight merge.
Yeah, they just blend because they're all just the same thing. And I'd love to see Matt Damon stab someone with a pen.
Yeah,
as much as the next
in
one.
the wrist.
It really would have brightened up a Good Will Hunting if it just stabbed Robin Williams on himself.
Let's not talk about stabbing a dead man, mate.
He wasn't dead at the time. He's dead now.
He's dead as fuck now, mate. But
that's fuck.
But
bugger. Missed.
Ooh.
Anyway, let's go back to.
Go back to when times were good.
Yeah.
Let me give my opinion on it.
Right.
It's going to be good. I'll tell you why. Right. Greengrass is back for it. Which, for a start, he did two. Well, he did 2 and 3. Directed, I mean.
Oh right, yeah.
So. 2 and 3. No, he's good. And let's disregard 4, the one with Jeremy Renner. Well, don't disregard it. Because he's in this as well, apparently.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, I've not seen that one because I just thought Didn't like him.
It's all going to be
like him with the main star. Not going to like him with the backup side.
I know. It's
I
all...
really like Jeremy Renner. I think Jeremy Renner has got. It's hard to say Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner.
Jeremy Renner. Yeah, he's. I like him. I think he's good. He's as good as Hawkeye can possibly be in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. For example.
Yeah, he's good. I mean, Julia Stiles is in this as well. She's that woman that you literally said 2 seconds ago. She's that woman that's done nothing since she was in Bourne. Well, Steve, stand corrected. She's in another Bourne.
Oh, well, there you go. I take it all back. No, that's what I did see it. And what is it? 10 Things I Hate About You, something like that.
She might be, but that came out in 1999, I think. Since Bourne, since the last Bourne.
You can never forget a big role like that. That's what Heath Ledger will be remembered best for. I need to stop talking about dead people.
Yeah, why do you keep talking about dead people? I'm obsessed.
You know, Heath Ledger, Robin Williams,
Barry Manilow.
Hitler. all the greats.
All the good ones.
Greats, yeah.
I'm just looking through a Wikipedia page,
but
by
Bourne,
the way.
Bourne, I'm not overly. The trailer looked alright, but it looked like action movies are the easiest ones to cobble together and make it look like it's going to be a half decent movie.
Yeah.
Because you just show the best bits and then go, yeah, look, cars, a woman fighting, a bit of mystery, and then you're in. That's how they tricked us into seeing 999.
Yeah, actually you are right there. Although I remember going to see that 999, and as we were going into the cinema, I was thinking, I've just spent 12 quid on a ticket, like $5 on like popcorn and a Coke.
$5, you'll be lucky. No crazy cinema prices.
Yeah, it'd be more than that. Yeah. More satire there, Steve. I just, as I sat down, I thought, I'm not going to enjoy this. Because Casey Affleck had some sort of fucking man bun. Not a top knot.
Oh, yeah.
Or some shit haircut. And I just thought, he was a twat, and he had the beard thing and everything. And it made me depressed as an upstanding Englishman that people actually had haircuts on that.
That's not on.
It's not on, mate. It's not on, mate.
But no, that was not great. But that's what I mean. Just cobbling these movies together. They chucked in a bunch of people that I like.
Yeah.
So you had Norman Reedus as Daryl.
Yeah.
For all the 2 seconds. If I spoiled 999 for you, don't worry. It's terrible.
Yes.
You'll thank me later.
Yeah.
But yeah, I had that in. I had
Chitwell Ilafajor.
Well massacred on that name. That was really good.
Yeah, I fucked that up, mate.
What's her name? Old Rose from Titanic.
Kate Winslet. Oh yeah, she was. Do you know what? I forgot she was fucking in it.
That's how good she was.
That's how unimportant and uninspiring her character was. Honestly,
she played a Russian. She played a Russian Jew.
Yeah.
Sorry, let me rephrase that. A Jewish Russian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No. Country comes before. Does it? Country comes before your religion, doesn't it? I don't know. We live in a mental world.
Yeah. That film tricked us with lots of like good stunts and stuff. What it looked like from the outset and good cast. Yeah. And it was terrible. And Bourne could fall into the same trap. I don't think Bourne's a guaranteed winner. That's all I'm saying.
No, it's going to be good. Trust me.
Right,
take my word for it, people. Spend the 150 quid or whatever it is to go to the cinema and just watch it. It'll be good. If you like the originals, you'll like this one. Disregard 4 because Matt Damon weren't in it. You'll like this one. Steve, want to talk to you. Hardcore Henry.
No, see that. Talking about action, that is looking far better.
Yeah.
Far better. The first person view looks great at the start. I think it looks just like a video game.
Yeah, it does.
Which
there was a bit of like, kind of I don't take this right, a bit like Deadpool-y in the sense that there was a lot of cool action going on, but it was kind of in a comic way.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean? It's like Deadpool was running around with his guns, like just saying, "I'm going to shoot him in the dick" or whatever, and then shoots him in the dick. Shoot you in the dick. That classic moment. I think it was nominated for a Nickelodeon Teen Favourite Moment Award.
Yeah, I think it was Best Newcomer.
Yeah. No, but I think it just looks. The action looks good, and
well, I love the bit. There's bits in that film where he's like jumping out of cars and he's landing on people on bikes, throwing people off the bike, then chasing to get to the next person.
Yeah.
I heard you make little excited noises, and then there's a bit where he pushes a woman to the ground and then punches a guy, and you went, "Oh!" So you got excited as soon as he pushed a woman to the ground. That was your favourite part.
Yeah, I don't know why. Maybe something deep inside me, mate. I don't know what it was. Look, it looks great. He pushes a woman on an escalator.
What can you possibly ask for?
Do you know what I mean? If people don't know what escalators are, they're stairs that go up and down.
So what kind of person who's got the wherewithal to listen to this on whatever medium?
The Danish.
The Danes don't like escalators.
They don't have any in their country. They're illegal.
I'm gonna look it up. I'm gonna look into my Danish law, and I'm gonna prove you wrong on that one. I bet there's at least one.
No, they're not. We'll probably cut this bit, mate. No. I don't know. No. Yeah, it looks good, and there's a lot of action going on there. There's a bit of shooty stuff going on. I'll tell you what it reminded me of. The trailer for Grimsby, like where it was Mark Strong's character.
Oh yeah, I never ended up watching that.
But that sort of looked a bit sort of scatty and all cut up, whereas this one looks quite free flowing because everything's from this guy's first person view. Right, if we haven't been clear enough, because we never are, Hardcore Henry, look it up. You'll see what I mean on the trailer, but it's like everything's first person in that.
Yeah,
so it looks like you're in a video game with first person.
Yeah, you've even got Tim Roth there, like presenting you a mission at the beginning, and with a terrible accent. I'm not sure what it was meant to be.
Tim Roth.
Well, at first we thought.
Who else did we see?
I did say Tim Roth.
Yeah, you said Tim Roth, but I saw someone as well.
That's the guy from District 9,
him.
The
someone else as well.
The guy, the South African bloke.
Yeah, the South African bloke from.
I can't remember that. He's got District 9, Chappie, anything with the guy that messed up Fantastic Four. It's his directing it, and that fella's in it.
Not Blomkamp, is it? Neil Blomkamp? No, I don't know. Yeah, it looks
really showing our movie expertise right here. So yeah, that Hardcore Henry, I'll definitely give that.
Do you know interesting fact about Hardcore Henry? See,
go on.
It's actually kind of a joint American-Russian venture.
Well, so I like the best things in this world.
Yeah, and it's only had like $2 million. It only had a $2 million budget.
Oh, fair.
And which is it's nothing.
That's no.
Considering all the shots and stuff that's going on there. But I guess you can get away with little camera trickeries, can't you?
Yeah, well,
if you're a smart sort of.
Yeah, and especially if it's all first person, you can just kind of alter that. And yeah, there's a lot you can do.
Yeah.
Well, I watched The Raid the other day.
Sorry, Sholto Copley.
That's it.
Whatever, yeah.
But have you ever seen The Raid?
No.
I watched that in The Raid 2 at the weekend. Great films, great cover action films. But the first one, they did it on they come up with $1 million.
Yeah.
And it's a sound film. It's really good.
It's mental, isn't it? It's like, I know obviously all the spin-offs and everything have been pretty fucking dire, but Paranormal Activity, the first one, which to be honest was a good film because it was quite unique at the time, sort of.
I've not seen it. I know that it's the one with the cupboards open.
It's the horror film where the people get dragged out of bed and doors open and noises happen upstairs. Or downstairs. It's that horror film.
Well, I was going to say, that sounds, just to narrow it down for you.
Yeah.
Well, that doesn't sound that expensive. All you need is some fishing line attached to some cupboards and a nice camera. Just open them doors. Scary stuff. That's
pretty much how they filmed it.
Well,
the irony is, I think they went up in sort of budget, sort of as they went on, but the films progressively get worse.
Yeah, that's what happens.
The first one was really. I mean, it was made. I think I'm right in saying $15,000.
No way.
Yeah.
That's outrageous.
Search it. But yeah, I think, and
I'm having to say it's to be more than that. $15,000 budget.
There we go.
That's 10.
Yeah, mate.
That's 10 Great British.
Yeah, mate. Eat your words. $15,000 it says on the budget, and it's made $193.4 million. Which is, I would say, one of the greatest returns ever.
Have you got some ketchup that I can put on these words I'm about to eat?
Exactly, mate.
Man, that's mental.
It's crazy, isn't it? But it just shows, if you find a niche,
you're there.
You can exploit it. And if if you find someone lucky, idiotic enough to give you a chance to film this shite,
or listen to this shite, Crumpet Chronicle at gmail.com. Just listen in. Yes,
listen and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Yeah. Really moving on.
Steve. I wanted to talk to you about Bloodfather, if we could, which is a trailer we just briefly sorted out. Mel Gibson's new movie Bloodfather.
He's done with his anti-Semitic raids.
Yeah,
he's done having angry phone calls with his wife.
Yeah,
he had fun with a beaver and Jodie Foster.
Yeah.
That is not a joke.
That's not a joke.
The actual movie, and then he did The Expendables 3. Mel Gibson.
Yeah, he looked mental in that, in the eyes, didn't he?
Well, he always
does,
but this is the first thing I've seen.
This for me is a cross between when he was Mad Max. It's a cross between the film Hancock, and the only reason I say that is because he lives in a fucking caravan in the middle of nowhere, and apparently has like unreal fighting ability. But also with his Lethal Weapon character, who lives in a fucking caravan.
Yeah, the trailer.
Alright, if we're going to get the Americanisms.
No, but a trailer sounds, in all fairness to him, a trailer sounds better than a caravan.
No, you're wrong, Steve. Caravan sounds better than
Caravan.
Caravan. No, you're probably right.
Yeah, he, basically,
Would you watch
if I was forced to, years.
If I got free cinema tickets, I'd probably go.
I didn't even.
But
I've got to walk to the cinema. I've got to sit about.
And it's raining, isn't it? Well, in England, it's raining.
It's constantly,
so you can almost
that's
be
a
assured
solid
it will rain.
assumption.
It will rain on the day you're going to the cinema.
But no, do not. No, I will let you go in my stead, and you can tell me how good it is because you sounded intrigued.
Yeah, well, I like action movies like this. I like the fun sort of stuff.
I like fun.
Yeah, you do, but you're just one of them turds, mate. You criticise it.
Well, yeah.
Yeah, I know, and you're right too.
What's like for a bit of criticising? You've got to just be mean about things, and then give it the praise is due.
Look, I think you're right most of the time. I don't know because you're not
fun.
I was going to say that.
I can see the way it's
you're not the biggest fan of Halo and stuff like that, are you? So I hate you for that a bit.
Well, I just no.
I hate you like I hate the Nazis for that.
That's fair. I mean, we've both done terrible things. They committed, most awful acts imaginable, and I'm not partial to a bit of Halo.
Yeah, so you're right up there, mate.
Yeah, we are even tiered. It's our second Third Reich reference to the podcast so far.
Is it? Well, let's see if we can get the rest of them in, Steve. We've got a list to get through.
Let's crack on. We've got many strikes on that card,
yeah.
So, our final trailer.
Marching on. Goose stepping on.
Yeah. There you go, 3.
There you go. Whee!
You're right.
Rolling in it, mate.
Magical Beasts.
Magical Beast. Fantastic Beasts. We called it Magical Beast in our last podcast and we were wrong.
And I've just done it again, so double wrong.
Yeah.
Double jeopardy wrong.
I'm calling this movie Harry Potter and the Eddie Redmayne.
Harry Potter and the Eddie Redmayne takeover.
Because Eddie Redmayne, we all know, very talented actor.
Yeah, just a bit.
Occasionally looks... Well, I think you briefly mentioned this the other day. I'm not saying this that you said it to sort of pass the buck on myself, but you said he can occasionally look a little bit...
This wasn't us, but no, he looks like he's struggling with life sometimes.
Yeah,
Eddie Redmayne
in his face.
Yeah, like he sometimes he looks challenged in a very
mental capacity.
Yeah, there you go. That's the way. I think we dodged that bullet successfully. But no, he looks like he's struggling when he puts on a proper performance. You don't really get it from him.
What you mean when Danish girl when he puts where he straps a pair of tits on himself and wing on.
I think that is actually the blurb on the back of the DVD.
Yeah. It's like Eddie Redmayne slaps a fucking pair of tits on himself.
In this Oscar-winning performance.
Yeah. Did he win an Oscar for that? Did he not?
No, I think he did. I think he won a BAFTA.
Danish girl. It's a Danish theme tonight.
Yeah, I think he won a diet Oscar. He won a BAFTA for it.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's going to be Newt Scamander in the movie.
Newt Scamander
going over to America.
United States of America.
America. Going over to New York. That's the best I could do.
New York.
I could just do Boston and just say horrible things.
Fast. Well, like car. Get out the car.
Get out the car. Yeah. But yeah, he's gone over there and he's going to show off his magical wares.
Well, he's got like a suitcase or like a briefcase thing.
Yeah.
And he opened it in the trailer and he jumped down it, didn't he? Or
Very
he walked down it like stairs, didn't he? I don't know. I wasn't paying a lot of attention.
He jumped in his case and then beckoned a rather large gentleman to follow him down. So,
is it in the suitcase that he keeps his Danish girl outfit and the wig and the tits and everything?
Yeah, he keeps everything. He keeps his wheelchair from Theory and everything. He's got a lot of props in there. But no, I don't think this one. I'm still not convinced by it. And this trailer looks better than the first teaser one, but I don't think it's going to be all that.
No. Well, we mentioned this briefly the other day, mate. Well, I did. This is no offence at all to anyone from America or American people at all, because I'm a bit of a fan of theirs, Steve.
Brace yourself for some offence.
But no. My problem with Fantastic Beasts and everything, even though I haven't seen it, so I'm wrong to prejudge. Definitely. So I'm just being an out of order little twat.
You're being a judgy Jack.
Yeah, that's what I'm being a judgy Jack. It just seems that it's trying to Americanise it.
Well, yeah.
And I know it's to appeal to a broader audience, and it is huge in America because they've got a fucking theme park there where you can climb on a griffin and
we have one. We have one as well. We have the Universal Studios tour.
Yeah, you could walk around. I doubt you can get a butterbeer.
You can. I always thought butterbeer.
Yeah, but it'd be overpriced.
And
small. In America, it'd be cheap, but it'd be huge.
Yeah.
And you can actually go into Hogwarts Castle.
And it'd be served by a girl in a Hooters shirt.
Yeah.
But when it says Hooters, it's actual owls. Because it's Harry fucking Potter.
Harry fucking Potter.
But no,
Get it? Yeah.
Come here.
Come here. So
Yeah, Butterbeer I always thought would taste like sort of like alcoholic sort of.
butter.
Yeah, but no, like a word is original. Like a,
Yeah,
I imagine it'd be like,
that, yeah.
kind of like
Caramel.
Yeah, like a Bailey's, but maybe not as thick and terrible as Bailey's.
No, I didn't imagine it tasted like beer because kids are drinking it.
Yeah.
It's not actual beer, is it?
No.
I imagine it just tasted like caramelly drink.
Yeah. But
And it was extremely bad for you, which is why Hermione in the latest movies gained a little bit of girth on the hips.
Takes on.
Steve.
She got quite the habit, didn't she?
She did.
She's like, I'm standing with Ron. So could have had Harry.
He gained a bit of weight as well, didn't he? James.
He had a lot of punch.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm sitting there drinking a beer with my gut literally hanging over the belt of my jeans.
Yeah, but you're rocking it, and you're not with Emma Watson, so you can afford to.
Exactly. Neither's he. He was only pretending to be. There you go, Steve. You've learned the difference between reality and fiction.
Oh god, the walls of my reality just came tumbling down.
Yeah, that whole fourth wall thing is just broken away.
There isn't no fourth wall with audio. And we're
I was talking
directly
about the
to-
room. There's 4 walls in the room that we're sitting in
Oh,
now.
what do you call that, mate? That's an extra.
Yeah, that's a little alcove that can fuck off.
It's just a lounge.
Steve.
It's not a man cave, this.
Right. It's not, it's a lounge. I was going to talk about, yes, it Americanises it. Not always a bad thing. Look at House of Cards. I mean, it was a British show filmed back in the 80s or so.
Yeah.
Or the 90s.
Well, no, every British thing. The Americans take
the
it
Americans
and they do
better
it bigger and better.
And
But sometimes you lose the charm.
Well, this is what I mean, right? American adaptations, for example, The Office, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Treat it like a different show because The American Office is fucking great.
Yeah, but the first season, where it's a carbon copy, is
pointless, not necessary, and it's
Never
awful.
watch it,
Yeah, because you're just copying the same gags. If you've got these different characters, like Michael Scott or whatever, build them.
Yeah.
Why all the others?
Well, one of the best
build
things
them.
about that was old Ed Helms as
Yeah.
Andy Bernard.
Andy Bernard.
Yeah.
Exactly. And like House of Cards, as I mentioned about 100 times.
Now, that's what this is doing.
Like
you say, that they've taken on the formula and they've changed it up.
Well, it's already a book, I guess.
Well,
and it's J.K. Rowling who wrote it, didn't she?
Yeah, but it's a bit different. It's not like is the book a novel?
No, it's just like a weird little short story.
It's like a little encyclopedia-like thing, like a joke, like an in-joke for the universe.
Yeah.
So that's what I mean. The other ones were based on novels. This is going to be entirely like this original screenplay in that. So
we'll see.
Yeah, we'll see.
The charming thing about Harry Potter was the fact that it was in a really small
it was very English and quaint. Yeah.
Yeah, it was very. We'll say British because I mean there was some, it was filmed in Scotland. It's filmed in Leavesden actually. Was it not Leavesden Studio?
I don't know. Probably Pinewood.
Yeah, it was filmed in the UK.
The same place that proudly crushed Harrison's Ford.
Yeah. Oh,
that's Pinewood. Yeah, they do everything. I know. It'll be Warner Brothers Studios because there's the studio tour.
Oh yeah, of course.
Good God, we literally
suck at everything. Why are we doing this fucking podcast, mate? It's shit.
Can we talk about something?
By the way, if anyone's going to comment on this and go, "Oh, you're both a couple of twats," we fucking know.
We love it.
Just fuck off.
Nah,
All right, just fuck off.
No, we love internet comments.
All right, we love internet comments. Comment. No, I mean comment. But if you're going to criticise, please be as harsh as possible. Because we know we're shit, and if you're harsh, at least we can laugh about it. We know we're shit. We don't need you to tell us.
Hey, this got real personal real quick. I'm shaking.
Well, do you know what I mean, Steve? It's just I know we're shit.
You half-heartedly put your heart into something.
Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah. You give up every other Thursday for an hour to do something, and people don't appreciate it. No, I obviously don't care. Please comment, and it's we know we're shit. Steve, back to fantastic. I really don't give a fuck.
Wow, that went on from quite some time.
It did actually, probably over 20 seconds. Yeah, I know you mean, and Americanising it because it was a quaint little world they were in there.
Yeah.
And to go on this thing of it's now in America and everything, and
and
muggles are now called no-maggies and stuff like that.
And there's, Colin Farrell just rocking about.
Yeah.
Do you know what Colin Farrell? Real quick, what do you think of him?
Can I be brutally honest?
Go for it.
I think he fucking sucks, man.
He's never done a good thing.
No. He was in the original Daredevil, Bullseye, and he went up to Kingpin and looked really depressed, and the Kingpin was like, "What's wrong?" The Daredevil made me miss. Oh no, he made his miss. And I don't know if that's true to the Bullseye character or not. I don't care. It was acted poorly, it was written poorly, it's a shit film, and it's his fault.
Yeah, it's definitely all Colin Farrell's fault. Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
I've not. The only thing I've seen, like I thought, yeah, he did good in that was In Bruges. Have you seen In Bruges?
Oh, In Bruges is quite good.
In Bruges is good, but other than that, everything else.
Phone Booth. Have you seen that?
Oh, yeah.
That wasn't great though.
I didn't blow myself off. But...
No, I didn't blow my cock off. See,
well, no, very few things would.
Well,
I'd be annoyed if I'd be annoyed. I'd be surprised if it was Colin Farrell that did that for him. But yeah, he's not done a lot of good. So him being in this doesn't exactly add a lot of star power to it.
No, it's got Eddie Redmayne, and he's probably good enough now to carry a movie.
But I tell you what, I think it'll do well. I think it'll sell.
Mate, of course it fucking will.
As a kids movie.
It's a Harry Potter kids movie. People think Daniel Radcliffe's going to go on screen and get his cock out again like he did on that West End show, Nicholas.
What about the one where he was the farting corpse? Did you see that one?
The farting corpse?
Yeah, he was in a film. I cannot remember the name, but it's a little independent movie. It made like big news. People hated it, right? Where some guy's having a walk on a beach, and then a body washes up on shore, and it's Daniel Radcliffe.
Yeah.
But it's not Daniel Radcliffe. It's just some bloke played by Daniel Radcliffe.
Right.
And he just plays a dead body for like over an hour, right? He's just literally, he doesn't say a word. He's just a dead body. But
easiest paycheck.
But the bloke is like trying to resuscitate him and trying to like get a reaction from him, but he plays a farting corpse.
So that's his only line.
Comes from his anus.
Comes from his arse.
the only words to pass them lips are the ones from his arse.
Which is weird, isn't it? Because most of the time in Harry Potter, like in the third movie. It sounds like he's talking out with his ass. Like, oh, yeah. I'm going to kill him. You're going to kill him.
I'm going to kill him. It's just a bit more angry.
Yeah.
Right, let me wait real quick. Daniel Radcliffe farting corpse. I didn't make it up. I hope I haven't.
I hope you haven't, because
this is
it would say more about you, really.
Well, this is about like the time when we were all talking. Me and you.
When we were talking.
We were talking. Nice. Yeah. Second joke.
Second time we've done that.
That's going to be the ongoing joke.
Yeah, it did.
But we were all having a little chat. There's quite a few of us, and I was talking about The Nutty Professor 2, the classic.
Oh, the clumps or the flumps, whatever it's called.
The clumps, right? And there's a scene in that where his boss, the guy who threatens to choke him until he passes away.
Oh yeah, that
guy. Can't even remember who he is.
We'll call him Bruce.
Yeah, call him. He gets raped by a giant hamster.
Yeah.
Right, and all the time everyone went, "Nah, you're talking shit, mate. You clearly got no idea what you're talking about." A movie as classy as that would not have a giant raping hamster.
All I was trying to say, Steve, was I didn't believe that you physically saw the hamster's penis into the man's anus.
Well, I don't think you'd see that in most movies.
Well, anything that Richard Gere's in.
Loves the way.
It's Gerbil, whatever. Gerbil going in.
Real quick, just getting back to it. Swiss Army Man is what it's called. Daniel Radcliffe is a farting corpse.
Wow. How much did he get paid for that? When did it come out? During the Harry Potter
it was a Sundance. It was this year. It was like a Sundance independent thing.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah.
That's embarrassing. Well, his career's gone from strength to strength at least. So
he's doing alright for himself.
Well,
so Eddie Redmayne's taken over his franchise, and he's a farting corpse.
Yeah.
Who's the real winner?
Yeah.
Us, the cinema goer. That's who.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Because we have shit jobs where we don't earn a lot of money and have to pay to actually go and see these cunts in the cinema. Steve, I want to talk to you about Civil War.
What about Civil War? Well, yeah, we're going to see it.
We're going to see it on Saturday.
I can't talk or do a lot more about Civil War. I think I've read everything I can without spoiling it for myself.
Yeah.
I think I've got as hyped as I can be, and now I've just got to wait. And I'm not enjoying the wait.
No. Well, I'm enjoying the wait predominantly from, habitual drug use, but mainly sort of catching up on all the other films. So I've been watching all the other Marvel shit, basically, because I haven't seen them in a little while. So I thought, I'll just really watch them because, I haven't got much going on.
No.
So I was watching them, and I'm buzzed for it.
Yeah, it's going to be brilliant. I'll be waiting all that time. The most anticipated movie of the year. I'm fucking buzzed for it.
I mean, Steve, I don't think you can get a better critique than that, mate.
You can't. I am looking forward to it. I think it's going to be good crack. Apparently, Spider-Man's meant to be excellent.
Yeah, I heard that as well. Well,
we'll hang fire. We'll do a review.
Well, I was going to say we're going to review it Saturday night.
I mean, hang on for that. I mean, stay in on Saturday night, wait for it to get uploaded.
Yeah.
Probably won't upload it till Sunday. They're still waiting on Saturday night.
Oh, it's going to be fucking. Do you know what I mean, Steve?
Oh, it's going to be good.
It's going to be great. We might, Steve. We might even kill someone. I'm so excited.
I'm willing to kill a man.
I'm willing to strangle a man and watch the light leave his eyes.
Just go.
Yeah, dead.
It's gone.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fair.
Yeah.
I think a lot of people in this film are as well. There's like people aren't messing about. Someone's going to die. We already discussed
who we think's going to
real
die.
quick, who do you side with? Who do you actually
I'm on
give?
Cap's side all the time.
On Cap's side, right?
Because Tony Stark, who I do think he's cool and everything, he needs a good twat in the face, doesn't he? And Cap is always honest. He's a good old American lad who 1940s American lad, you know, before all the weird, you know, I'm going to call it. When American culture was honest, and you know they were all like good old boys who went and gave Hitler a smack, and
that's what Captain America. Yeah, you're right.
That's the good old boys. You're basically the same as what happened to our country. Basically, he's part of the golden generation. Tony Stark's arrogant little shit, who I really like actually.
So you're looking forward to seeing him get a good hiding.
Well, if the trailer's anything to go by, Steve, he gets a fucking battery.
Could be a lot of clever, cutting and pasting in the old editing room.
He gets a beat down from Cap and the Winter Soldier, man.
Oh, Bucky.
Get
this though, I realised the other day that Batman vs Superman resolved their differences because
quite amicably and surprisingly.
Well, as soon as they figured out, both our mums are called Martha. Brilliant,
yeah.
Right?
What a bonding.
Yeah. Well, get this. Captain America's best mate, James Barnes.
Yeah.
That's the same name as Iron Man's best friend, James Rhodey. Ooh. So that's definitely. I'm calling it now. That's my big call.
My best friend's called James as well.
James, why do you say that name? No. Why do you say that name? It's ridiculous. So yeah, that's it. So they're going to resolve their differences through the mutual love of James.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll cover the review on Sunday.
We'll cover the review on
we need to go on to
Saturday night.
We'll
Uploaded.
do it Saturday night.
Oh yeah. And there'll probably be spoilers or not? There'll be spoilers, but there'll be non-spoilers as well.
We'll dabble.
Because we're lads like that.
Yeah. And thanks for listening, guys. I'm Steve. That's been Jack. As per usual. Don't even get to say your own name.
No, I don't even get to say my own name. But I can say goodbye to the Crumpeteers. Goodbye, Crumpeteers.
Bye.
Bye.